apple of his eye. Sit right down, we're gonna give you the scoop with Ryan Pfeiffer and Lisa Dupe. Stamma-lamma ding-dong loop-de-loop. This is the story of a guy named Mr. Boop.
You're listening to Being Mr. Boop. Please see our slang guide for more info. My name is Ryan Pfeiffer, and I am Mr. Boop.
My name is Lisa Duke, and I am Mr. Boop.
Slang guide's not even public. Lisa...
No, we'll publish it. It's going to get novelized.
Lisa, it's like a few words long. Lisa, it's Thursday, March 5th, 2020, and today we're reading the 17th ever Mr. Boop strip. What happens in today's Mr. Boop?
Oh hey, this one does kind of have a traditional punchline. How about that? How about that?
How about that? What's
about
What's
that?
that mean? Oh yeah, never mind. I don't know. I don't even want to reference that meme.
Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about. I was
Dr.
referencing
Phil.
a song by The Residents.
The Dr. Phil thing meme. I don't know. 4 panels as always. In panel 1, you know what I forgot? Oh, wait,
So we got our
sometimes I forget to
classic
see.
setup.
I think of things like after we've already done with the comic. I forgot to mention yesterday they weren't in front of the brick wall, like they were in the day before that, and they're also not in front of the brick wall in this one. I don't know why they were just like on one day, and now in other days just like a white void.
Well, I mean, I feel like it's implied at this point. I mean, maybe not to us, but at least maybe that's his reasoning.
Alec looks.
My God, he looks fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, he does. He looks very.
No, I just my cursor was over.
I
his
thought you were saying
cheek,
he looks
and it
very
looked like
fucked.
My cursor was over his cheek, and it looked like he had wrinkles. I was like, why is he so wrinkly?
Huh. He's very compact. I don't know. What do you like? How do you even describe how he looks here? He doesn't look normal. He doesn't look how he always does. He's I think his head's a little bigger.
Well, he looks fucked.
Yeah.
Basically.
Bugs Bunny looks very Bugs Bunny-ish in this panel.
Yeah, this
though.
looks like it's Trace.
Yes, it looks
actual
like he
thing.
was looking at a reference.
Yeah.
Bugs is standing behind Alec and swinging an axe back. There's motion lines. It's pretty good.
No, this is our setup.
Alec is looking back at Bugs, a little concerned. They're still wearing the subway uniforms. They have been the past few days.
Presumably that's because they're at Subway.
Alec is saying, there's a speech bubble coming from me saying, "Hey, Bugs Bunny, Electral Heart, can we talk, Electral Heart?" I'm gonna start saying the names things. Why? Oh, I see. You sent a picture of where the cursor was. I'm not gonna include that
Put
in
this
show
in
notes.
show notes.
No, too much work. It's the cursor was like next to his nose, so it looked like a wrinkle.
Yeah, it looked like a wrinkle. I keep getting fooled by it. I could just move the cursor though.
I'm just gonna start saying it like this. Hey, Bugs Bunny, can we talk to Electro Hearts? That's how I'm gonna say it. So it's not interrupting it.
Where are the electoral part?
After Bunny and talk. Electoral Hearts.
Good job. Good job.
Look at the slang guide if you can't remember the names.
Yeah, remember the slang guide.
Panel 2.
I should publish that on the blogs page on the website.
Well, it's constantly updated.
A retro.
Now.
Yeah.
We don't have any blog posts on this site.
Oh yeah.
Panel 2. Close up of Bugs Bunny holding the axe. He's done. He's not swinging it anymore. He's kind of like stopped. He's like holding it awkwardly in both hands, and he's sweating, looking at Alex. And he's speech bubble coming from him. His ears are a bit like bent, like so that they fit into frame, I guess, but also to show that he's like kind of nervous. His speech bubble is saying, okay. Electri is up.
Rare free,
yeah.
Free H,
No. What? Oh, three, yeah.
3
3 H's.
Yeah, typical of text, but not usually in writing. You should get the person who was on that recent Being Jim Davis to analyze the
Oh, I didn't listen to that one.
linguistics of. It's a good one.
I haven't gotten to it yet.
The host is really insightful about the linguistics.
Well, this isn't talking Jim Davis, so
I really want to read that. I really want to read the book that she published, but I can't remember the name.
there's an Electries after the panel 3. We just see Alec. We don't see
More build
Bugs.
up.
Alec's kind of like expressing. He's like has his arm out, expressing. He looks kind of
He's in
worried.
the family
He's got a
guy,
very
I'm talking
thin,
to you
long
guys.
U mouth.
Yeah.
He's saying
that's the way it is.
he's got a speech bubble coming from him, taking up most of the panel, like over a quarter of the panel, that says, "I know you're trying to kill me, and I assume it's because you love my wife, Betty Boop."
Panel 3.
Not much
marital status
punctuation.
drop.
Oh yeah. Panel 3, marital status drop. Not much punctuation, but there is an apostrophe in the your, and a comma after me, and an apostrophe in its. Panel 4.
Which really,
Yes.
commas shouldn't go before ands, right? Unless it's in specific circumstances,
Whatever.
right? Well, since you're going into the trouble to mention.
Well, I
it
don't.
before,
I'm just saying, like, what.
You're gonna go into the grammar.
I
of
don't
it?
expect it to be grammatically correct, but I mean, there's not a period. Is what
There's
I'm
also
pointing out.
Betty Boop is capitalized because it's a name.
Well, yeah, I wasn't going that deep into it. Panel 4 is pretty much the same as panel 3. Panel 2, with the close up of Bugs. But Bugs is like looking away from Alec, and he's thinking instead of talking, and his think-a-log reads, "He's on to me." And there's an Electries after the me.
I love this. Very funny. I don't have the time to describe why I love it, but
Maybe we could just
Pretty
put the
good.
slang guide like as a little like blurb on the homepage. I think Carter could probably figure something like that out.
maybe I feel like having, an
Like a little
I
box
feel like
on
a
the side.
blog. I feel like a blog page would work.
Yeah, but that way it's always
Just for
accessible
now.
on the homepage. You have to look for and we don't have to, and we can update it easily.
Hmm.
I'll talk to him about that.
I just want to make blogs. I just
You
want to
can
make
write
blogs.
whatever you want on that, as long as it's
Really?
as long as there's
Sick.
no
I'm gonna say slurs.
no other than that.
Oh.
I mean,
No, I won't say unless other than the ones I'm allowed
Yeah,
to say. Of course.
yeah. probably. I mean, whatever. I don't. What do you think about this one?
It's good. So I love the idea that Bugs Bunny has been saying out loud every day that he's going to kill
Yeah,
Alec Robbins.
right. So
and
that's
how
why
he's
this is
concerned that
kind
he's
of a
going to
traditional punchline because it's
scold
like
him.
Bugs is like has been so upfront about wanting to kill him, and then when Alec is like, "I think you're gonna kill me," Bugs is like, "I think he's onto me."
Yeah,
That's like
which is great. It's like
an ironic.
it's like a
sort of
classic Looney.
punchline.
This is like a classic.
It's not
Looney
just like
Tunes bit.
weird stuff happening.
This is like actually this could pass for a Looney Tunes bit
In a way, kind of.
in like an early short. PC
I
culture
do
made
think
them
the
get rid of
fact
their
that
axes.
like it's such a clear like drawn with reference Bugs Bunny in panel 1 adds
Yeah,
to it.
that adds to it.
Yeah, like
I wonder if you can find the reference.
I imagine he paused like a cartoon. I don't think it's gonna be easy.
You
to
know
find.
what? Actually, I just realized. You know that fucking Chuck Jones. He had specific rules for Bugs Bunny.
Yes,
where
which
in
are
that
not
he-
followed
Bugs Bunny-
closely in this
which
comic.
are not followed. He said that he can never be the one to insinuate the violence.
Oh, I thought you meant the
Like-
style guide. Which
No,
because I
he,
saw the
like-
style guide for Bugs
The s-
Bunny
He has
brought
a
up
story
when
writing guide
Wabbit came
too.
out because like his eyes were drawn differently in Wabbit, and it's like, this is not Bugs Bunny. That's what
Yeah,
people
it's
were saying.
because with the Chuck Jones story writing guide to Bugs Bunny, it's like, well, he always gets into trouble, but he's never the one because he becomes a bully. If really he's the one picking on people, it has to be someone who's trying to
What about Daffy Duck?
hide him. Well, Daffy Duck is always trying to fuck with Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny.
I don't
mean,
really.
Daffy Duck is
The only
its own
cartoon I can think of, the only classic cartoon I can think of that they're both in is the Wabbit season 1.
Yeah. Well, they're not. Yeah, traditionally they're not in that many together.
Yeah.
It was. Just
It was more
sort
so.
of a
It was more so
with
Daffy and
Looney
Porky.
Tunes back in action. Yeah.
I feel like it's funny how
Yeah,
we talk
I love
about
those.
Looney Tunes
Those
more than we do
strips are so good.
Betty Boop.
There's not. I mean, I've not seen many Betty Boop cartoons. but
Betty
I've seen
Boop
a
back in action.
handful of. Oh man. Well, I didn't know that actually in the 90s they were going to make a Betty Boop movie.
We
can't cut it out
discussed
this
Betty
time.
Boop movies.
Oh, you cut it out, I bet.
Did we? No.
You said you were going to cut it, but
I think
Whatever.
no. I said I was gonna cut you reading the entire Wikipedia page for the Betty Boop
and I'll
movie,
do it again.
and I'll cut it again. I just noticed that his glove in panel 4 has like a little bit of black on it. I don't know. It's just the line is thicker in that one part.
Yeah. There's a little bit on that same hand in the second panel where it's a little darker.
Yeah.
But on the other end.
This isn't a very interesting point to bring up. Let's keep talking about Looney Tunes.
Are you aware of the illustrated the annotated Wizard of Oz?
The Illustrated Man.
The annotated Wizard of Oz. It's like a
Tomato.
it's like a Wizard of Oz, you know, a version of it, a publication of it, but every
The book
line
or the
has,
movie?
The book. Every line is annotated. Like, this is a cultural reference and blah, blah, and it's like the most in-depth thing ever. That's kind of what this is.
I feel like you would need that
Thanks.
more with like Ulysses.
Well, yeah, they have that for Ulysses as well, but it's just, this is a specific...
Wizard of Oz,
topic.
is that hard
It's-
to understand?
It's not that hard to understand, but the fact that it's not hard to understand. It's just the fact
Because
that it
it's
exists.
like it's all fantasy. Like it's
Yeah, but
there's
it's
not
also
much.
like-
I mean, there's some allegory, but it
It's-
also
it's
doesn't
not-
need
it's
to
not-
be.
It's not for people who want to understand. It's for people who like the book and want to know more.
Okay.
Really.
I
I'd
was
like to
watching
understand
a video essay about the Wizard of Oz, the way it's been adapted into media, and or I think it was specifically about how Return to Oz is pretty much like the only attempt at making a faithful Wizard of Oz adaptation
No.
since the Judy Garland movie.
I used
Because
to
everything
have a-
after the
I
Judy
used to
Garland
have a-
movie was just copying the Judy Garland movie world, which was not at all like the actual Wizard of Oz world. Like it was
I
a very
used to
different
have
tone.
A DVD of the Deke Wizard of Oz, and it wasn't good.
The only other
Okay,
media I've seen that's like been more inspired by the books than the Judy Garland movie was Fables, the Fables comic series by Bill Willingham. Because that went into Oz a little bit, some Oz stuff. I love that series.
I'm familiar with. Are you familiar with the 2003 TV series Oz?
That's
The 1997 TV series. I mean?
that's a show about a prison. That's not actually about Oz.
What?
I used to think it
What?
was, but
Oh well, what do you think of the slang for Australia? Oz.
wasn't Oz a character on Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
You think I'm familiar with early 2000s?
You just brought up Oz. What do you mean? It's like the same time period.
I'm aware of Oz. I'm not aware of Buffy.
Buffy's more famous, I would say.
Not to me.
It had like
Not to
it
me.
had a spin-off. An Angel was the spin-off, and then
Fuck Joss Whedon.
I mean, sure.
Who's that?
My sister used to love that show.
I've never seen
She
it.
was obsessed with that show. That was back when Joss Whedon was respected.
Yeah.
Now he's like a notch type, right?
Yeah, no, he's not very good. Oh man, he loves making feminist characters who fulfill his sexual desires, don't?
Well, it's
doesn't he?
interesting because he's nothing really changed, but people
No.
but people were just
Exactly.
like, this guy's kind of sucks.
These are bad.
It's kind of like I feel like that I don't know. That's always interesting when that happens. Where it's, I mean, Joss Whedon's a bit of a different case, but like, say with like someone like Shane Dawson, where people were like, "Oh my God, look at all this offensive stuff he used to do," like, fuck this guy, stop supporting this guy, like all this offensive stuff he used to do. But like, also that was how he got famous in the first place. So it's like, I don't know, it's weird.
Well, you're hosting. So.
I'm hosting. Okay. You've been listening to Being Mr. Boop. 100% sandwich free. You can visit the show's website at www.beingmrboop.com for our full catalog of episodes, or to sign up to host the podcast. For more updates, follow at Mr. Boop Pod on Twitter. I'm Ryan Pfeiffer at Candyman106 on Twitter, at Semi Sweet Stuffs on Twitter for everything else I make. Lisa,
you can read my blog on the Being Mr. Boop website.
Mr. Bean website. Yep. read Lisa's Mr. Bean blog.
Are we done? Have we figured it out?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we've faded out. Yeah.
Oh, we faded out before you started talking.
We faded out big time. We faded big time.
We faded out about 10 minutes ago.
We faded.
On my track only, but
we way past faded. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
This podcast was brought to you by the Pitch Drop Podcast Network. Like what you just heard? Support the show by going to patreon.com/pitchdrop. And while you're at it, check out pitchdrop.net for more of this and other shows.